All right, guys, welcome back to episode 11 of the series on my wonderful world of Create. The thing that I made myself, full of a bunch of mods that I greatly enjoy. So today I know I said in the last episode that I was going to be hanging out over at my little little my little area over there, my colony. That's the word I'm looking for. I know I said I was going to be doing that, but I think what I'm actually going to be doing is working on generating diamonds, an auto diamond farm. So what I need to do, really what I need to do is I need to set up 1, 2, 4. I don't want trees that just grow in forests. I think I'll do oak instead. Let me just grab a stack. I'll grab a stack of oak. And now if I look into like lush, or not lush, dirt, the different types of dirt, which would be, rich soil. That's the one I'm looking for. Rich soil is very beneficial because it gives better yield, or it adds like the bone meal effect, I believe. So if I fly over here to my house real quick, I should be able to teleport over to my old village where all of my villager captives are kept. And here should have some rich soil and other things, which is very beneficial to me. So now if I grab my shovel, which should be in my backpack, let's see, if I grab that stuff, that'll be very beneficial. So let me grab the organic compost as well. And the rich soil there, organic compost there. I do believe there's another one of these buildings somewhere in this village. I thought there was, but there might not be. And that's okay. If there's not, there's not. That's not a big deal. Now I can make more. I should be able to make more. So if I highlight that, I can click on that. Okay, so to make organic compost, I can mix all of that together, or I can just do it in my inventory. So tree bark, 2 bone meal, 2 straw, and a dirt. Okay, that's pretty simple. And then it just gets sped up by having things around it that boost it. So if I head on back to my house now, I can get through here to get to my house. If I head back to my house, I do believe over here I have quite a bit of straw. Right? Nope, not in that one. In this one, I have at least a stack of straw, which is beneficial because I can throw that into my inventory in my backpack. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually throw this stuff into this backpack, and I'll throw all my create stuff into that one. Go ahead and sort that out. Now, if I go, I'm going to go back to my colony here in a second because my colony actually has a bunch of stuff that I will need. So if I go ahead and open up this random backpack that I have that I got off of a zombie, I believe is what I got it from. I'll go ahead and take those 2. Oop, there's something in there holding it back. Is it the seeds? No, not the seeds. What else is at 2048? Onion? Oh, you don't have any power going, do you? Duh. That'll do it. All right, so back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. I'm going to go teleport myself over to my colony real quick because I should have what I need. If I fly up here real quick, yes, I do have a cutting board. Now, I don't want to mess with too much of this stuff in here because this is a lot of what Viper was helping me with on the live stream, which I do plan on live streaming again eventually, have them join in and help as well. But back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, in the last episode, I forgot to mention I made this lovely contraption that just a massive tree farm. I did go over and harvest my villagers a little bit to get some upgrades for this stuff. So if I take a couple stacks of that, sorry, I got to talk a little quieter. And then if I take a couple stacks of that, I should be able to fly over here real quick and turn that stuff in park. If I put it in my offhand, axe in that hand, my axe in that hand, be able to just sit here and right click this for a while until I get a whole bunch of tree bark. So let me do this for a bit and I'll see when I'm done. While doing this final stack of birch, I feel like this is the perfect time to mention if you guys have made it this far in the episode and are enjoying what you're seeing or want to see more of this and don't want to miss any of my uploads, feel free to subscribe. I'm currently at around 930 subscribers when making this video. And I just want to say that I'm trying to reach my goal of 1,000 by the end of 2024. That will help me greatly in the possibilities of becoming a full-time YouTuber. So I'm going to go ahead and toss that in there for Piper for when they come and join us again later on. But like I was saying, I am trying to do this full-time, and you know, any subscription helps a lot. Yeah, I can get bone meal from fish bone and bone block. Okay. I think there's a place I can get to pretty easily in the nether, but like I was saying, if you aren't subscribed and you're enjoying what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It only takes a couple of seconds and it really helps the channel out. But yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to go into the nether here and go collect a bunch of bone blocks if I actually can find it in here. That's a basalt delta. Salt delta. Nether wastes. That's where I need to go. I need to go to the nether waste. So if I look on my thing, that way is the nether waste. Okay. Now, I should be able to get back pretty easily thanks to having jetpack, which I'm probably going to go ahead and refill my lava while I'm here as well. Like I was saying, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing and want to see more, feel free to subscribe. It really helps. But I am going to go work on finding what on earth is that thing. Huh. All right, but yeah, I'm going to go work on getting some bone blocks and making some bone meal. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I think I just found the best thing ever while flying around in the nether. These are large rose quartz buds from Biomes of Plenty. I didn't know those were a thing. That means I can farm rose quartz if I get the proper budding ones. Whoa, those were the days. What? Find a bastion remnant. Okay, nope, not messing around with that area. Don't want to deal with those guys. Just gotta find some bone blocks. That is all. Like I said, I'm gonna refill my lava while I'm here. I do need to refill my water when I get back to the overworld. So, still on the hunt for bone blocks. Still have yet to find any. Hopefully I will find some soon. All right, guys. So, I have a little area set up here next to my building. Now, this will eventually get... Mind that. We'll talk about that in a second. This will eventually get a building around it. But for now, we should have everything that we need in order to make this actually do what I want it to do. Don't mind the random stuff that I have in my inventory. Clear that out of there. So first things first, we're actually going to go underground here. I need to place a controller rail there and then a controller rail over here facing that direction. So if I take this, throw a redstone torch there, I can now leave. I should have it in my backpack. Yes. Cart assembler along with a mine cart itself. So I'll slap the cart assembler down and I need to set this to, come on, lock rotation. So it won't go anywhere. That's the direction it will go. Won't go anywhere else is what I mean. So now if I break through this, I should be able to place down these normal rails. Now these normal rails I actually might need to swap out for powered rails just so that it's safer, or not safer, but better power, like they continue to move. And if I'm going to do that, I'm actually going to go ahead and hop out of here real quick. I don't believe I have any more powered rails anywhere in my stuff. So I'm actually going to come over here since this is overproducing. It's got more production than I could possibly need or want. I'm actually going to go ahead and break into the ground here and go ahead and steal some of these powered rails from it. I don't really need it rolling anymore. So go ahead and shut that off. Should give me that, which will stop the minecart contraption from going anywhere. Now I should be able to just pick up these. I'm not sure exactly how many I'll need, but I'll do that as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and yoink. 16 should be enough. Yoinking 16 of them should do what I need it to do. Now I can fly on back out of here, head back over to where I'm building this lovely thing. So I'm going to fly my happy little butt over here on top of my building. Sit here for a second, look at my phone. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up a new tab on my PC. So I can do this. Go that button. And yeah. So if you guys hear any dings or pops or anything like that, that would be my lovely Facebook Messenger telling me that I'm getting a message. So go ahead and hop back down into here, get those out of my hotbar, and slap down my powered rails. Now that powered rail won't get powered by that one. So I need to grab one of my torches, throw it down, and good power all of it. So I think I'm actually going to be good there. So now if I take a piece of dirt, I'm going to put it on that like so, and I'm going to glue that dirt together. Now I need to get my saws out, and I'm going to slap one saw down like so that I can actually turn it facing the correct direction and just utilize it to place all 6 down. Now I'm going to glue all 6 of these together, glue that, then that's up another block. So if I take my chests now, I can actually, I don't need to shift those. I don't know what it was, but that should do that just fine. Now, I think I'm going to put another layer of chests on top because I am going to be getting a bunch of stuff in there. Plus, that will allow me to then take my, where are my Pokies? Where are you? Where are you at, Pokies? Pokies. There are my Pokies. I'll take my poker, place it down there like so, and now I'm going to rotate it so it's facing down. And I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with claws. Utilize the pokers that I placed down the right way the first time. Actually put them all down. Now I do believe my, yes, oak saplings are in there. So now I can label all of those as oak. I want this to grow oak wood. Now I'm going to throw the oak saplings in there, glue all of these together, slap it attached to there. And then I'm also going to glue all that on it as well. Now if I shift, place, rotate, that should be in line with that. I can go ahead and glue that to there. Now if I come down here and I place that, there it goes. Now, okay, so now that should keep it going. So that's the hard part there. Yeah, that's going to be the hard part of the contraption, I do believe. Now, obviously, it wants to place them out here, but I don't want it to. So I can prevent that by actually putting a temporary wall across. so now this will continue to work as long as I am over here, as long as I'm in the vicinity. So now I actually need to work on getting this stuff set up inside the building. So I'll show you a little bit of a diagram on what is where and how this is going to work. So to get this thing going, now I need, obviously, I'm going to utilize this as my oak. So oak logs come in. Oak logs then should have redstone on me. If not, my redstone's right over here. Take a bunch of the redstone powder. So let me do that. Turn that into normal redstone dust. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it there. So the logs come in. And then they get cooked by lava. And when they get cooked by lava, they then become, I'll utilize dirt as charcoal. So they'll then become the charcoal. I don't have any item frames. So once they become charcoal, I'll then have to take the 4 pieces of charcoal, put them together, which will in turn become a coal. So let's utilize a piece of cobblestone as coal. Cobblestone then, or cobblestone, cobbled deep slate. So log cooked to charcoal. Charcoal gets combined into 4 in order to become a singular piece of charcoal, or coal, sorry. A singular piece of coal. Now I'll utilize the black wool as the coal block because that is what we go into next. So then the coal gets smushed down into a coal block, which then that coal block gets added into a basin. It gets put in a basin, which I'll utilize the basin that I have over there. The basin has lava getting pumped into it, which will then smush the block of coal with the lava, turning it into diamonds. And with the lovely tree farm that we just planted out here, which looks like it did not heed my warning and continued to actually place outside here. So now, okay, so that is an issue. So I'm gonna have to bump this back by 1 block back here, which shouldn't be an issue. I need it to break all of that, and I need it to come back by 1. So if I take this rail, put it here, and replace this one, a powered rail, to be able to take that, put it back here like so, and then it'll send it on the way. Now that should allow it to grab the the logs from over here where it's still planting, but it is picking up. It is very beneficial for me because that means it's somewhat working. So now what we need to do is actually go over here into a stone cutter, and I'm going to go ahead and make some walls, which I'm going to utilize around this lovely thing to keep it from placing back here. So I am gonna die if I get hit one more time. Let's not. So now eat. I shall eat. So now that, yeah, that'll stop it from producing or planting. That tree looks funny because it got chopped. Okay. It. All right, so that'll prevent it from planting back here like I don't want it to. That is problem solved. So now we actually just need to go ahead and work on the stuff inside the building. Now I should have everything that I need in order to do this, because it's going to take mechanical crafters. That's a cockroach. But it's going to take mechanical crafters and all sorts of things. So go ahead and break that. And actually get to building this lovely 3-diamond generator. So I might do this in a time lapse just to show you guys. Like, I mean, it happens pretty quick, but I am gonna need to get. I don't think I have them linked. Don't. So brass funnels. I'm gonna need to make some brass funnels, which means I'm gonna need electron tubes, which means I'm gonna need rose quartz. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go check and see if the rose quartz in there actually makes rose. Okay, I made it in here. So now we're going to check to see if these buds actually give rose. Is it a full-grown bud that gives it? What's it give? Rose quartz chunk. So rose quartz can be crafted. Okay, but what does the chunk get made of? Block of rose quartz. Which doesn't look like it can actually be broke down from anything. Huh. Well, that's a big bummer. I don't want to deal with that. It's not going to actually give me the rose quartz that I want. I guess I'm just going to have to go get this stuff. Got a lot of redstone at the house, so I guess I'll just have to collect some normal old rose or normal old quartz and make some rose quartz by hand. So I'm gonna work on collecting a whole bunch of this stuff and get to making the rose quartz back at the house. So hopefully I make enough, because I'm gonna need quite a bit of these brass funnels, because I'll need it to actually sort this stuff, because I'll be using my nope, not dealing with you, buddy. You can be mad at me all you want. I'm still not dealing with you. So I need it to, because I have to funnel it with, charcoal and make it to where it only allows the charcoal through and not the logs, and, not make the, or not let the oak saplings through. Because that's all I really need it to do, is give me the logs, and I can funnel the sticks later into my system, the apples into my system. Not too worried about it getting funneled in right now, getting sorted out right now. What my big thing is right now, I need to make diamonds, and free diamonds at that, because eventually my colony workers are going to be able to utilize diamond tools. And if I can make diamond tools just by, free diamonds that I don't have to actually go and find, take it. So I think 61 should be enough. If I get 3 more, that'll put me at 64. It'll put me at a full stack of polished rose. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these 3. All right, so a full stack should be good. Now I just need to find my way back home. I do have marked reds. All right, I'll see you guys when I get back to the overworld. I do believe I have everything that I need to actually get this thing going. So I am going to run a nice little time lapse on it, see how it goes. It is nighttime. I can see it through the window, and all the mobs on the map kind of give it away as well. So hopefully those will despawn here. But I'm going to actually go ahead and time lapse this and get this thing up and running, hopefully up and running the way that I want it to. So how this goes. All right, guys. So this is the basic setup that we've got going, as you saw in that time lapse. Now, I didn't make another diamond using my presses. I moved them over there and refilled them with water, or not water, lava and whatnot. But now what we need to do is we'll slap that there, which will allow me to throw the drawer controller slave down. And I should be able to accept things into that pretty easily. So now, ooh, my diamond pickaxe is gonna break. If I dig down a little bit here, because I am gonna have to run power over here as well, along with a lava source. So I am gonna have to do that, but first I should be able to run the oak trim down and across this way. So if we run this way, we should be able to pop up under the other side pretty easily. Now, if we go into free cam, we should be able to fly up. Okay, so I'm underneath there. I don't have very far I have to go. I just have to link into this one right here. That's not very far to go. But I don't know if I have enough because I only have 40 more of the oak trims. Now, if I have to make more, I have to make more. Not a big deal. Now, let's see. F4, fly up a little. Okay, so we have a couple more blocks to go. And we should be there. Essentially, I'm going to do the exact same thing to run the power over. Now I should be roughly, that'll work. Now if I dig over a couple blocks this way. What am I looking at when I come up? Hey, that's perfect. Right there. Awesome. Should be able to slap this oak trim down enough. Ooh, I'm going to have enough. Sweet. All right, so now with the oak trim down there, you should be able to look at this and see, yes, we can see our entire inventory. That is fantastic. So that means this will work when putting the stuff into it. So now I just need to actually work on getting the base setup for the power here. As you see, I'm still moving stuff in. So if we take, I've made a bunch of chain drives. I slap the chain drives down here. Should be able to do it like that, and then connect them all together with this singular chain drive here, which then should allow me to come down here, run a chain there, which I should be able to point up like so, because I also need power to go to this like that. I think I actually need my chain drive to slide happily over this way. Like that. Now that should power that. Now should have a gearbox here. I put there. Should be able to run the power straight up to it if I turn it vertical. With some shaft. I have 7 shaft. Should be able to do that. Now, hopefully those are all pointing in the right direction. We'll find out here in a little bit once I actually get the power aligned properly. Hopefully that is the case. Now comes the tricky part, because I mean, I also have to have power ran to that, which I should be able to do by taking the 2 cogwheels there and there. That'll power all of that, which then if I take some chain drive, slap it on there, that'll power that. Now the only question is, how do I connect these two here? If I do that, that chain drive isn't going to work. And I have to have a shaft. Not a shaft. I have to have a cog wheel here. Cog wheel needs to go there. Okay, so if I can connect that cogwheel to there. Actually, if I take and put verticalized to shaft cog, that is all technically connected. Right? Those belts are connected. That arm's connected. Those are connected there, which then forces the power that way. Now I just need to force the power downward, which I can do with chain drive. There. Hopefully that'll work. Now I just need to get power over here. All right, so the way to get power over here would be to come to this junction, which currently has no power running to any of it because I stole some parts from it. I run power there and there. Now, I should still see stressometer here, so X, breaky, breaky, breaky. Stressometer's still looking golden. Take that back. And you know what? I'll go ahead and take all this stuff too, because get over here. Stressometer's looking good. I still have remaining capacity of 767,488 SU. So now we're just going to work on moving the power from here over that way. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't think this is over lava here. No, it is not. Okay, so that one isn't over lava. Okay. So if I break into the ground here, I'm going to go ahead and do this, break into the ground real quick, get it dug out over to there, and I will do a time lapse showing you guys my transition from there. And just like that, it is all up and running. And believe it or not, I actually got it all going the right direction the first time. That's what really blows my mind. So these are all coming out in stacks of 64, which will take a little longer for it to cook, but that's not going to be too bad for that to happen. So we should, yep, I was going to say we should be seeing this thing going here in a second, which will make it should take 9 in total in here before it comes out to get smushed down into a block. So here in a second, we should see there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more. 9. And there it goes, getting mushed. And I think the only thing else that we have to run over here is the lava to go into there. So now we should have all of the pipes. 86 should definitely be enough to run lava over here. So now I just need to go underground here. If I'm not mistaken, it should be this one. Nope. That one? There's one block off. All right, so now run some pipe down. And just run along here, running some pipe. So give me 1 second, and I'll show you guys the final product. And with this final pipe, we should be pumping lava over into our area. So let's fly over here quickly before the lava can get here. And there we go. We've got diamonds coming in. We did it. We have an auto diamond farm, dude. Can you believe that, guys? We have an auto diamond farm. And there it is, rolling in. We already have made 6 of them. So with those 6 diamonds we've already made, I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of them and replenish my pickaxe that I broke. And just like that, 3 diamonds, 3 pickaxe. Look, there was 6. Now there's a 4th one in there when I took 3 out already. You believe that? Let me open up that map. Delete that. But yeah, guys, we did it. We have an auto diamond farm. I think in the next episode, we're definitely going to be having to work on... Yeah, okay, that's got to come out a little quicker. Let's go. Give me a full stack of 64, why don't ya? Only taking one at a time. Sparkle. Either way, you know what? If it's only going to take one at a time, go ahead. It's still producing diamonds. It's still giving me what I need. It's giving me the glorious... Hey, look at that. We're already surpassed the amount that we've used. I'm actually going to go ahead and let this thing AFK for a little while, just to see exactly how many diamonds I can make within, let's say, it's 2:33 a.m. So I'll see you guys around 3:33 a.m. and we'll see exactly how many diamonds we have successfully conjured in that time period. So I'm gonna get myself into a nice little AFK tunnel hole. Probably, I don't know. Let's just grab some cobblestone and tuck myself into this corner right here. Place block there, and one right there. I'm gonna hit F4 so that I can actually get out here and look at it. And oh, I'm just out of reach. I can't see the diamond. Wait. Now let's see if the thing actually changes. Because if that goes up, then I could do a full time lapse of the hour showing exactly how many it makes. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to do a time lapse of the hour and see how well it goes. All right, so after sitting there for about an hour, I figured out that I have roughly... Oh, there's 30 in there. Am I out of wood? I am out of wood. Are you not running fast enough for me, huh? It might not be running quick enough to keep up with me. Why do I have 717 coal over here? Okay, back to what I was saying. Sorry. And drop all that into there. That'll make a whole bunch more. But what I was trying to say is if I actually go ahead and pick up this stuff, this I can actually make this go a little smoother and a little quicker. I'll pick up all of that. and I'll pick up all of that. So what I can actually do here is I'll break this, pick up this, and then yeah, that'll stop all that from doing its thing. Grab that. Pick up this dirt. I need to extend this belt. So if I extend this belt out, if I can find my belts, they are. Oh, belt, where you at? There you are. So if I take my belt and extend it out this way a little further like that, I can actually add another thing in. Now, obviously, I need to put a new shaft right here so that it can run everything like I need it to. But I can take that and we not go in there, please. Inventory overloaded. Thank you. I take that and I take that out. I can then put a basin here with a brass funnel here, which will then, hold on, which will then, sorry, I had to clear my throat, which will then put the stuff coming out there, which I need to lock this in here. So that'll make coal. Now, if I take and slap the stampy thingy there, all I need to do is put you there with 64. So now, because I figured out that that'll make that go quicker if I do this way. And then that'll turn it into blocks, and then again that'll turn that into diamonds. Now that leaves me with 176 diamonds. And I still have a bunch more coal up here. So let me slap that in there. Take all of that. I'll leave the 14 in there for now in case I need it later. Not a big deal if I don't, but you know, I just figured might as well. Then if I control Q, control Q. All right, so now that should all be getting turned into blocks and getting turned into diamonds, putting me at over 204. But yeah, so if I do that right, now I should be able to manipulate this to work the way I want it to. So if I get rid of this, and this, turn that sideways, I should be able to throw another shaft right there. Sending it out there. Let's make one more. Don't we? There's my andesite alloy. Get the shafts, throw it in there. Now, is that all? All right, so that is all still going the exact way that I need it to go. Now, that'll just make it go quicker. And, you know, produce the diamonds faster than the mechanical arm will. Now, I'll use the mechanical arm for something else later on in the future in another episode, but for now, the only thing I can think of possibly doing to finish off this episode would be eat, because I go into my backpack and find I have the crafting upgrade diamond level, or iron level, which I actually need to upgrade to backpack upgrades for diamond. Obviously I need the, okay, those are a lot of really cool looking different diamond blocks, but I need the gold first, which are blocks of gold, and then I can turn it into a diamond after that. So I don't believe I have enough gold to do that. You know, I currently only have 59. So I guess we are just going to have to leave this episode off here at roughly, wah, ha, 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 ha. Moving everything around because I'm wrong button. 209 diamonds, 210 diamonds. If you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see me do with other areas around here. I believe the next episode, hopefully I'll be back over at my colony. I would like to, but never know how that's gonna go or if I will make my colony time. So now, this is where I leave you off. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all take it easy.